Hello, it's been a while since another vlog, but yes, welcome back to another vlog. Today is Friday. I got off of work early, and we're about to go grocery shopping, and I will show you some of the stuff that we buy for groceries, and then I don't even know what I'm making for our meal prep this week, honestly. So, dang, I'm oily. This past week I had salmon, zucchini, sweet potato. I think I'm gonna stick with the sweet potato, but I'm gonna change up my protein, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta come up with something good. Something that makes me excited, and it tastes good because we're still on our weight loss journey. Last time I left you guys off, I had lost 8.4 pounds, and I do my weigh-in every Sunday, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, next we're going to the grocery store, and you'll see what we get.
Unless you want to come in and grab
no. What thing?
for cherry, I don't know if we wanted to look here or just look at where it is.
We could. All right, so we're about to go into Walmart, and we just got out of Sam's Club, and I forgot to show you what we got. We got chicken breast, frozen burritos for him, water. What else did we get?
Cashews.
And cashews for him. So we're about to go to Walmart to get him pot stickers, and then we gotta get some nail clippers for our cat, and then we're going to Wegmans to get the real stuff, the good stuff.
It's I think it's cheaper.
Let me
I thought
see.
they were like $10.
So this is the pot stickers that we're getting for him. So we're looking for the kitty nail thingies. Oh, there they are. All right, we're gonna get these. Okay, so we're gonna head out to Planet Fitness to cancel our membership because my job, we have a free gym that both me and my husband can use, so why spend money on it? So we're gonna go cancel that. We're gonna go to the store, pick up some apples, and then come back. I don't know if we have anything else to do, but yeah. But I also want to say, I was going through some old like Snapchats of mine because I knew I had dance videos. I'm a previous dancer and self-taught for 7 years or more than that, and I was like, I stopped dancing and I feel like crap because I'm like, I used to be so good. But my husband convinced me to get back into it, and we're gonna start small. We're gonna see. But yeah, it was eye-opening to see those past videos of me and like past photos of me, just how like small and skinny I was, and like I was big into fitness. Like I was going every day, and I let myself go, but we're fixing it. And I pray that when we do have kids, I don't let myself go again. I refuse, because just the way I felt looking at those photos, I was like, who is that? Who is she? I felt like it was somebody. I was like, oh my gosh, that was me? That was my face? That was my personality? Like, so much has changed. Like, I'm about to turn 25, and those videos were back when I was like 18, 19. Like, so much has changed about myself, and it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, but yeah, we got to get back to it. Good morning. I had just created a TikTok video on what I had for breakfast, to go over to my TikTok and see that. Basically, for breakfast, I made 2 whole eggs, 2 pieces of Ezekiel bread, a serving of Greek yogurt, and a serving of chia seeds. Now, the Greek yogurt that I use is not just plain Greek yogurt. I use Chobani, lactose-free, sugar-free, sweetened with monk fruit, so like a natural sweetener. Greek yogurt, and that's my favorite. It's vanilla flavored. So yeah, the remnants. Today's gonna be a pretty laid back day. Today's Saturday. We have some errands to run, basically just canceling a gym membership, and what else? Oh, we need to go to the grocery store to pick up a few more things. But other than that, it's a chill, relaxed day. I'm gonna do my walking, go do my exercises, and yeah, hang out with you guys. Okay, so I am back. Yes, I have long hair. I'm wearing a wig. Don't ask me questions. We're going for a walk. He's always awkward on the camera, so just so you know. We're going for a walk at the park, and I think I want ice cream for dinner, because for lunch, go look at my YouTube shorts and my TikTok shorts. I always remember to record it on there, but not, like, on here for you guys. So, go look at what I ate for lunch. I'm at a total of 952 calories for the day. I think I can fit this ice cream in. I'm determined. And that will be my dinner. I've been craving ice cream all day, so I think we're gonna get that for dinner. Probably actually after we walk, because he's not gonna want to drive all the way back out there. It's around that area. So we'll see you guys when we get to the park. Okay, guys. So we're walking, and we just encountered the creepiest person that seemed like wanted to. I don't know. They were just acting so creepy. So like, y'all just be safe out there. But we're on our walk, and we are gonna get ice cream after. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Tell them who you are and how you know me.
I'm Scott, and I'm Chantel's husband.
There you go. I'm training him to not be camera shy. Slowly but surely. But we'll show you guys once we get the ice cream. Hello, good morning. It is the next day. Yes. The next day. Last where we left off was us going for a walk in the park, and we saw that creepy man. Yeah, let's talk more about that. That man, so we were walking, so we parked our car, we started the walk. Then, we saw this man just walking, and let me show you what he was doing. Like, it was very, very, very awkward. So, we're walking, and he's like, and I'm not trying to make fun of how this man was walking. He could have some sort of knee injury or something, but it added to the eeriness of it all. So he was walking like, just with a certain, like, he had an injury, and I am not making fun of him in any way, shape, or form. This is for simply explanation purposes. So as he was doing that, there was this older gentleman in front of us, older than me and my husband, older than the creepy man. Like, he was an elderly. And so basically the old man was just on his walk. He was doing a stroll, and that man came up to him and said something and was like pointing off in the distance. And he basically, like, I don't know if he was asking the old man a question. I don't know what it was, but the old man was like, I don't know. Like, hi, how are you? I don't know what you're asking me. So he keeps on going, and there's a specific strip of walkway that we're all walking on, and this man, the creepy man, is just walking, pacing back and forth on that specific area. And the park is humongous, so he's not going anywhere else but this specific area. And mind you, there on this side, there's a wall of forest. Okay, so like there's just trees. Behind it is like the back of a restaurant. So like the alleyway of a restaurant or something. So it's like trees and then behind buildings. And he's like pacing. And my husband, we both notice him, we peep him. And my husband grabs my hand and he slows us down. And, I'm trying to keep up conversation so that creepy man doesn't think that we are like on to him or whatever he may think. Like, I try to keep up conversation. Yeah, like, this is a beautiful park. I love everything about it. Oh yeah, look at that lady over there. Oh my gosh, the pool. Everybody's like, it's a good day for the pool. Everybody's there, like just making conversation with my husband. And he's not even like paying attention much because he's so fixated on the man, because he notices that the man has something metal in his hand, like a corkscrew, or like I thought it was like maybe keys or a screwdriver, but it was definitely something like about this big, and it was metal, and it was like you can easily go boom to somebody's neck with it. So I was terrified, and he was just pacing back and forth like that. He was like just pacing back and forth, and I was like, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this situation. So we come to the part where we are about to cross paths with him. And mind you, he wasn't okay. When I said he was pacing back and forth, that was before we caught up to him. So like while he was asking the old man the questions, and then once the old man was said and gone down his way of walking, he started coming back up while we were going this way. So we were going to cross paths, and then he turned around right when we met and followed us down that way. And that's when my husband saw the metal thing in his hand, and he slowed us down. And so we purposefully were walking very, very slow. So it was like maybe 5-10 feet in front of us, and we were, 5-10 feet back. And it got to a point where the creepy man was slowing down so we can catch up to him. So we were like slowing down even more. And I think he caught on that we knew something was up, because I don't know, like, first off, if you had questions, why just ask one person? If you're not sure about the area, you'd ask multiple people, especially if that old man told you he had no idea. So, okay, 2 more people who are a little bit younger, they may know the area, great, I'm gonna ask them. So he didn't talk to us whatsoever. So that was the number one weirdest thing too. Like, it seemed like, why are you following us but have not talked to us? Just like you were following the old man and talking to the old man. It was very odd. So we get to the part where we officially like were shoulder to shoulder with him, and I make it a point to look over my shoulder, and my husband is right here, I'm right here, and the man is like maybe 3 feet back, like, so we're walking on the walking trail and he's on the grass, so he's kind of walking beside us, which is very, very freaking weird. And so the man, I turn like this to keep it a peripheral view on the man. So I turn my head, and that's when I start pointing out, oh, there's a lady, she has a baby, she must be exhausted in this heat. Oh, the pool, there's that. Oh, look at that car, that is so cool. And I'm making sure that my head is this way facing my husband, because I don't know if that man is gonna come up from behind him and attack him, or like try to in the neck, So I mean, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I told my husband that if that man started charging at us, I was gonna turn around and start charging at him with a punch. Like, but he was like, what is that gonna do? I was like, listen, I gotta try. I'm not gonna let him hurt you. I gotta try every single thing in my ring right in the eye socket. Like I've been thinking about these things, So, we are like, have my head turned, and he's like still following us, like with his head down like this, like a freaking weirdo. And we finally get to turn the corner, and he turns around and walks back to the area where he was pacing back and forth. So the entire time we were walking, I was looking over my shoulder the entire time. It was insane. I was like, yeah, there would be times where I go to that park by myself. Like, you saw it in one of my other vlogs. I was there by myself. So that situation completely just turned me off from going to that area by myself. Women, you have to be careful, especially you men too, because both me and my husband were there. He was there to protect me, and he made it a point to make sure that he gave us distance from the man. Inevitably, we had to pass him because he was still walking back and forth in the same area. So my husband he stared him down. He made it a point that, hey, we see what you're trying to do. Don't even try anything, or I will mess you up. So he was proactive in that, which I appreciate. So we're safe. Thank God. God protected us. We got home safe. Actually, we got ice cream. Yes, I had ice cream for dinner. And guess what? I still lost weight this morning. Yeah, I fit it into my calories. I did my 30 minutes a day walking. We actually did like 35 minutes yesterday. But then after the ice cream, I came home and did another 20-minute workout. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. And I felt like I wanted to move my body, and I wanted to sweat, and I was listening to music. I was in the mood. My spirits were high, so I wanted to move my body. Yeah, and yesterday was great. Minus the creepy man. So there you go. There's your update. Um, yeah. This morning I had breakfast. I put that on my YouTube Shorts and TikTok, so go ahead and look at that. It's so much easier for me to just log my food with you guys on TikTok and YouTube Shorts versus doing it via vlog, because by the time I turn the vlog camera on, I'm already done my food. So I think it's just gonna have to be that way. It really is. And today is gonna be like the final. It's just gonna be like a weekend in my life vlog, really. Today's gonna be the final clips, and I'm gonna actually do meal prep sooner in the day so I can actually spend time with my husband tonight before we both have to go to bed. So, what time is it now? 9:46. I might do my meal prep around noon after lunch. So yeah, I will check in with you guys a little bit later. See you later. I just cleaned out our fridge, and there were a ton of Tupperware in there with food that has gone bad. So I cleared that out. The trash is like sitting over there. So that will be taken care of. But what I want to do is I want to get this. Hold on, my cupboard is. So we have, I think, 6 pounds of chicken breast. Half will go to me, half will go to my husband. I'm gonna make him like, I think he got spicy Szechuan sauce that he wanted with it. And I'm just gonna season mine until I think it's seasoned enough. I'm exhausted. I just spent 3 hours meal prepping. Man, I want to take a big nap. I really do. But our meal prepping is done. I forgot to show you. I showed you the start, but cut me some slack. I am tired. I ended up making my husband chicken breast with broccoli, so like chicken and broccoli with Szechuan sauce and teriyaki, and white rice. And I made for myself seasoned chicken breast, no sauce, so just seasoned chicken breast, asparagus, and sweet potato in the air fryer. Sweet potato in the air fryer is bomb. And then I had remembered that I didn't even eat lunch. So I had breakfast, spent all day cooking, and I just got done. I've been on my feet all day. I'm so exhausted. But for a little lunch snack, I had a serving of cashews, salt-free cashews, and a serving of my Skinny Pop popcorn. It was so good. It brought my lunch total to 320 calories. So not bad. And then for dinner, I'll just have leftover chicken breast and sweet potato with cottage cheese, and I'll probably put like some hot sauce on it. Maybe a side of apples. We'll see. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch Family Guy. I'll probably take a nap until my husband gets home. And then call it a day. Man, call it a day. I was exhausted today, but today was a good day. But if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, and also find me on TikTok. I post my meals on TikTok and here on YouTube Shorts. So this is what the weekend is for me. I get off early on Fridays, so Fridays we grocery shop. That way Saturday we can spend literally all day just rotting in bed if we want to. If we have to go somewhere on Saturdays, we do. But my husband works on Sundays, so Saturdays is like he absolutely must and he wants to like be home and with me, like specifically. He doesn't want to do any event, doesn't want to go anywhere. He wants to be with me in our bed, just relaxing. And we do that. Yeah. It's a pretty chill weekend. Next weekend, do we have anything? I don't know. We might want to visit my parents since they came back from vacation. So we might do that maybe Friday. Not sure. But here soon, we're going to be hanging out with my best friend and her fiance. September 4th, we're going to go out to dinner with them. And then I'm going to go out to dinner with my cousin the next weekend after that. So yeah, we got a busy couple of weeks coming up. But that's why we have these down days, so we can recoup. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in another vlog. Bye.